right, guys, here we are. We have Paleo Mark in the garage kitchen. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited.
Right on.
Pat down some turkey. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a fun time. We've got our second. Wait, do you hear that airplane?
Yeah.
Are you in the Air Force?
I am.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for serving our country. I appreciate that.
Hey, no problem, man.
All right, sorry about the plane, you guys, but Mark's a good guy. I'm glad to have him today. We're gonna fry a turkey. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be simple. And it's gonna be paleo. All right, guys, so our second brine turkey, this is a large one. It's about 20 pounds. And I'm gonna pull this out, do my best to drain off as much, whoa. Drain off as much of the brine as possible. Get it out here, pour this. Looking pretty good, then we'll set it in here. I'm gonna do all the nasty salmonella type stuff. Pull this out. Get our little twigs of thyme off. And then we've got a rack and a hotel pan here so that it just keeps it elevated out of the juices. Mark, if you want to go ahead and pat that dry. Now, if there's one thing I know about frying things, water and oil don't mix. So that's why we're kind of drying this off. But other than that, it's a super simple preparation. We're gonna stick that little rack through the center of it and drop it in the oil. Okay, next step here, we're gonna go like this, and we're just gonna shove our little rack. This is just a handmade rack. I couldn't find my turkey spindle, so I'm gonna see if I can get this. Boom, there you go. See that? We're gonna use that to drop this in, and then we'll use it to pull it out when it's done. Okay? Good job with the padding. Now we're gonna head outside and drop her in the fryer. All right, guys, so a couple things to touch on. One, we pulled out our little pop-up timer because that's plastic and that'll melt in the fryer. The other thing is a lot of times right in here, they'll have like a plastic thing that holds the legs together and allows you to lift up your turkey. Pull that whole thing out too, because once it melts, hot oil, you know, not a good thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're coming up. We've got about $100 worth of olive oil in here because we're keeping it paleo. But you can use, you know, if you're not allergic to peanuts or you like soybean oil or whatever, just use that. Not a ton of it's going to be absorbed, and it's a little bit more cost effective. Okay, we're right at about 370. The last thing I'm gonna do is just puncture a little hole right under the legs, right in here. That way, as we dip this in, oil will be able to get in here instead of having to come all the way over the top and then down and in. That makes sense? Oh yeah, and we forgot about the bro. He's in the, say hi, Samson. He's kind of tired. He's skipping nap time to hang out with Paleo Mark. But here we go. We're just gonna grab this guy. And the key here is slow. You hear that? Wow. All right, there we go. So when we set that up, guys, a good way to know how much oil to put in there is to fill it with water first, or put the turkey in, fill it till it's covered with water, and then fill your pot with that same amount of oil. Following that? What was your question, Samson? How come the water is bubbling so much?
Yeah.
Because it's actually oil, and right now moisture from the turkey's coming out, mixing. And the only place that moisture has to go is up, right? Just like that movie with all the balloons in the house.
Yeah, up.
Good movie. So, we're just gonna let this baby roll and see what happened to the temperature. Down to about 300, so dropped almost 75 degrees. But now with the heat, it's gonna bring it back up. About 3 minutes per pound. We'll check back in about 40 minutes. Say bye, Samson.
Bye.
All right, guys, it's been about an hour, and I think we're right where we need to be. We're gonna go ahead and pull. Do you want to do this, Mark? Hold on.
Put these.
I'll give you these awesome gloves, bro. This one I'm even gonna hold for you.
Oh, thanks.
Teamwork. Pull it out nice and slow. Kill the flame. Oh, buddy. We'll get right down in this breast here and just see where we're at. There we go. Right in the deepest part, 166. Okay. So the thickest part, we just want to make sure everything is cooked. If you want to pull it around 160, then it's got a little carryover cooking. It might be a little hot in some parts, but in the thickest part of the breast, right now we're at 165. We're gonna let this baby rest for about 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll meet you back in the garage where I'll show you how to carve it up. All right, Tong Brothers, back at ya. Yeah. It's been about 15 minutes. It's key to just make sure you don't hear any more sizzling going on. Once that's subsided, let the juices kind of relax a little bit. Then I'm just gonna show you how to carve this baby up. All right, so I'm gonna start right in here with the leg. We'll get that one off. Okay. So then thighs, what we got? We'll go right in here. And we should be able to just kind of peel these babies off. Nice. On that one, let's just set that because I think we'll probably pull the meat off of there. Actually, how about if I do one half, Mark does the other. There we go. Get the wing joint in here. I got a half a wing there. This time you got the tip. And then in the back, we're gonna go for the wishbone right in the back, and it actually cracked down to nothing. But pulling that wishbone will allow you to carve the breast how you need to, okay? It was blocking that side, but check this out. Now we're just gonna go right down the middle and go just to the side of the breast bone. Curve my knife down. There's the breast, okay? Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I'm here for you.
Okay? And then what I'll do is just take the breast off and slice it across like this. Okay, Mark, I'm gonna set that up like that. Now I want you to display it nicely. Whoa, whoa. Nice, bro. Look at this guy. Where are we at here?
I need my tongs.
How about the other half of the breast? Let's just work on that.
Okay, so
The breastbone is right here, so I want you to cut down this way and get that big hunk off. You got it. You got it, Mark. There we go. Nice, dude. That looks just about the same. Okay, that's fine. Just lay it down, other side, and then let's cut it. Hold on, let's do this. Make sure you get that. There we go.
okay.
Little slices. This guy's a natural. Get in there. We'll take care of the rest of this once the camera stops rolling. But we can pull the meat off of the thighs. Get that dark meat. Just use tongs. It's kind of tricky to get in there and cut around that. But with a properly cooked turkey, this stuff should come right off the bone. You try some?
We should.
Kyle, get under here.
Blow your mind.
Mm-hmm. You taste that rosemary in there from that brine? Mm-hmm. Not so sure, but the salt's definitely there, right? You got it, Kyler? You like it? All right, guys, we kind of hacked that apart. It was going well until we handed the knife over to Mark. No, but Marky Mark's the man. Thanks, buddy, for helping out. Fried turkey, you know how to brine it, you know how to fry it. Stay tuned for how to smoke it. I'm Paleo Nick, this is Paleo Mark. Doing what we can to help you
Keep it paleo.
keep it paleo.